Kia ora, I'm Daz, and welcome to Broadcast coverage from the Buckley Blowout 2025. This is the first real tournament here. As you can see, I'm arriving just on tee-off, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to shoot some B-roll like this. If there's ever a golf course built for disc golf, this is it. It's like a disc golf paradise here at Buckley.
Hi there, I am Gus Heiser, and yes, I remember you calling this place a disc golf paradise when you did that images from Buckley video. By the way, you still owe me for the voiceover on that one, Daz.
Fuck you, Gus. What about all the moonlighting I let you do on all those other channels? Anyway, not going to let that spoil my day. Here we are, having a break lunchtime. They're catching up on the scores, and they're giving us 5 on the card. Don't you just love that, Gus? It's only because it's a popular tournament to get into.
Today we have 5 on the card. We know how much the bro tech guys like doing those extra graphics, and then there is Daz, chasing 5 players around the fairway to catch all the action, and then there is me trying to pronounce all the names correctly. So our final 5 on lead card today are from left to right: Shanon Larson, Andy Davey, Johnny Wake, Sergey Shanon, and Gary Jarvis. And where are we? In the lower middle part of the North Island, near Shanon on hole 1 with no fly through. Just a shitty screenshot from Google Earth, as Daz still has not got his drone working. Anyway, we're here in disc golf paradise and about to tee off with Johnny Wake on the tee box with a 12 under par.
Thanks, Gus. Yeah, Johnny on the tee box there, ready to whip one out, but he didn't want to go too far. Oh, he's lucky he hit that tree. He was heading down the hill otherwise. Now we have Shanon Larson on Paikokariki with a sidearm there. Gets a little bit lower, but we're not right down the hill. And now we have more of a regular to our viewers, Gary Jarvis. It's a nice straight throw, straight ahead. That's a little shed there. Andy Davey, another straight throw, right by the fence. Sergey Shanon. First time we've seen him on Brodisc. A little cheeky sidearm, more or less straight ahead.
Why? Are you nervous?
Nice throw.
Asked me to. I completely forgot about it.
I think he's nervous. So, Sergey, like on a course like this, what?
Yeah, I just throw a putter.
I'll be a Nate Perkins do an interview.
Yeah. B-roll footage is what he's about to say.
Yeah.
We see an upshot there from Mr. Larson. Gary from the side, just by where the shed he hit. He's either going to go on or not lay up because of the drop. Just lays up. Same thing there with Andy. Sergey looking for the bird, lining it up, nails it. Always good to start off a round with a birdie. And Mr. Johnny Wake, he's very lucky. You can see the hill behind him. Could have run all the way down there, the speed that was going. So everybody finishes off. We've done the first hole here at Buckley.
Well, now Johnny starts off well and is now on 13 under par. Sergey Shanon also grabs a birdie there, and the rest of the players all get par. As we move on to the next hole, a 109-meter par 3, there is a nice elevated tee position, and the basket is downhill.
Johnny gets a lovely big throw out there. And it's not too far from the trees, just by the basket. Now we have Sergey Shanon. This has a little bit of a tea ceremony there, lining it up. Backhand throw.
Good wet.
It's around that tree. Shanon Larson. You can see where that one lands. Looks past the tree. Gary Jarvis on the tee box now. There's one more or less straight ahead. So he's got a bit of a distance from the side. Andy Davey.
Too huge.
Yeah.
Watch the one out to the right.
Ooh. No, yeah, I see one, I think.
Yeah, most of them have aimed for. Except for Gary here. Chips it in from the side. You can see the two trees I was talking about. Another little approach shot there from Shanon. That's the tree. Gets in the way. It's a bit too much height on it, really.
My team manager community. I was a recreation officer for 10 years.
Now we're about to see Andy Davey putt for par from the side, just out of the range of the cameraman. That's because the cameraman just left it on a tripod and wandered off. But he nails it. So he's there for par.
There's a hole there. Don't go head over heels.
Now hoping for a birdie shot here. Bounces straight out. Looks at it like it was a faulty basket. Gary Jarvis gets a par. And Sergey just wanders up. Marks his lie. Gets a birdie.
Hole 3 is a 79-meter par 3 hole, which stitches through some trees on the fairway. Let's see what happens now, as Sergey is on the tee box.
Well, everyone's crashed through there so far. See how Gary gets on here. Oh, he's got his out there. Got a bit of a sidearm coming up here for Andy.
Oh!
Manages to skip through and
Nice.
just in front of the basket there. Sergey with a second throw, nice chip up there. Shanon throw there. putt. There we got Gary. A little bit left. Another tree hit there. And from out the back, attempting a putt in. Andy goes straight past.
Want me to go? Up to you. Okay.
Sergey, he's going to finish off there. Andy from the other side grabs it. Bit of a rescue putt, that one. So everyone gets a par there except Johnny, who gets a bogey. He gets the 4, he hit the tree on the way in.
Well, you know what, Daz? The wind is getting up. Now I know why they called this tournament the Buckley Blowout. The scores are close, so it looks like we are in for some good competition here, Daz. Hole 4 is a 92-meter iconic Buckley hole with a basket located to one side, down the bottom of a steep hill. But now I understand there is a bit of a wait here, because of a logjam of players backed up on the next hole. A monster 248-meter, with a nasty out-of-bounds area.
So after a wait of about 15 minutes, we're ready to go. Sergey Shanon whips it out there. We have another look there. It's the green disc. Can't miss it. There it is. Quite a distance from the hole. There we have Shanon Larson. He's running to have a look. Bit closer. Gary Jarvis. Slow-mo there we go. Nice straight throw. Just curves in nicely there. Beautiful landing. Not far from the basket at all. Andy Davey now on the tee box. He whips one out there. He's landed right by that other disc. Johnny Wake. Not too sure where that one went. But here's a quick shot of the path down to the basket.
You guys can go that way. Yeah.
As we look at Sergey Shanon. Going for a putt. A long one. Great looking putt too. Goes actually in the basket and falls out by the look of it. Let's see how Gary gets on. Well, it's not a faulty basket. He hit the top. He knows it. Birdie chance here for Andy. He makes sure of it. Shanon straight through. There for Johnny, we missed his second throw. And there's the scores coming up.
Well, there was only one birdie there, and now we have a hole. That is the talk of the tournament, hole number 5, a monster 248-meter downhill hole that has caused a few out of bounds. And you will soon see why as the players ready themselves for the longest hole on the course, which apparently you can birdie. Hole 5 is a tricky par 4.
Wow, that is a surprise. Got Andy Davey on the tee. Looks like he's going to do a sidearm throw. Known for his backhand. Probably doesn't want to get it too far on the trouble. Lands perfectly placed on the fairway. Sergi looks like he's doing a similar thing. So they're taking a safer option. On the left there, there's a big mass of trees, mostly out of bounds. Shanon Larson. Oops, he tries to go over, he gets caught on the other side there, so he's OB. Gary Jarvis, straight ahead, alright, right over my head, just about hit the guy in the chair. Now, Johnny, oops, he's hit a tree, trying to go through those trees. Take an easier route to the basket. So second throws here. That's looking a little bit better for Shanon. Lands on the other side there. Now Johnny. Rethrow. Straight over my head. Straight over the fence. Heading towards the other side of Shanon there. Now here's Gary Jarvis. Second throw. Good approach shot. Just by the fence there. Johnny. He's had 2 OBs already, he needs a recovery shot to get him anywhere close. It's not too bad, basket's just above the tree there, by the fence. Sergey on the other side of that little creek there. Other sidearm throw. Probably gone a bit further than he would like along the hill there. Just rolling to a stop. Another sidearm from Andy Davey. He's really brought this side of his game along. We expect to see him win a few tournaments this year. Right up there. Putting distance. Shanon. Buried it a little bit. It's just discussing where the discs are. Yeah, Shanon, another approach shot here. Gets it up on the hill. Comes to rest. Gary Jarvis from the side. Nice up. Now we have Johnny. He needs to get it up there. And it lands. Oh no, it's rolling. And it's still rolling. Well, that doesn't make it easy. He's not that happy.
Well, he actually hit the chains there, so unlucky to get that roll away. Sergei Shanon putts from a long way out and landing well enough to rescue it.
Johnny tries for the gets it to land flat. That's the main thing. Yeah, Andy Davey. He gets this to birdie. No, not enough. They're finishing off there, and unfortunately it's a big fat quadruple bogey coming up here for Johnny. There's Sergei finishing off. Amazing what it can do.
There is some controversy over that last hole. Now look what it has done to the scorecard. Now we see Johnny Wake with an 8 under par. Andy, Cannon and Gary are all on 10 under par. Now Sergei is the card leader on 11 under. Now we move on to hole number 6, which is a 123-meter par 3. The fairway runs along the top of a small hill. The basket is located down the hill in an established grove of trees.
Andy Davey on the tee box. Looks like he's going to do a backhand this time. Gets it well out there.
At least it's at the bottom of the hill.
Sergei Shanon. Comes in at 11 under par. Sizing it up as he does. We don't know much about him. I think he's from the South Island. pdga has him as Dunedin.
Out in the open at least.
Gary Jarvis, ex-ultimate champion, here into disc golf.
They come down? Yeah.
Another good drive. I think about Gary, he seems to get it nice and straight when he wants to.
Yeah,
Another drive there that he's not too happy about. Johnny Wake, last on the card at the moment. He'll probably make amends for it. Huge drive. Lets it drift down. Lovely little chip in there. Bit of a sidearm flick there from Andy. It's Johnny's throw from out back. Sergei has an attempt. Another miss there. Johnny finishing it off for a par. Andy now hunting for par, gets it. Looks like Gary gets a par as well. That's how they all finish off. Everyone gets a par there.
Hole 7 has an interesting tee position, as there are more trees to contend with. It is an 84-meter par 3 hole, and Andy Davey is on the tee box.
This morning.
Big shot there from Andy. And a big wide shot there from Sergey. Nearly to the fence. Now we have Gary Jarvis trying to keep it low. Oh, he hit the tree. He's a bit gutted. Yep, not happy at all. Shanon Larson sizing it up. Oh, flicks it under there, gets it well out there. And Johnny is going to do a bit of a sidearm flick by the look of it. Gets it out there. Bit of gardening here going on from Gary. Making sure he's got a clear shot. Of course he brought down half of those branches when he hit the tree. That's enough, we'll start singing the tune to Country Calendar soon. Gets it out, curves it in. Still got a bit of a putt there, yeah, from the other side of the field. Sergey, just coming in there, I don't know where that's from. Good attempt. You judged that very well. Quite impressive for some of the shots he plays. Oh, Andy. That was looking on point too. All good approach shots. Gary, he'll want to get this. Straight through. Johnny just clips the bottom of the basket. So, not the best for Gary, he's not happy with the bogey. Everyone else, no birdies, everyone else gets a par. So we move on to the next hole. See where we're up for there.
Hole 8 has an elevated tee position, one of many that make this course so interesting to play, I would imagine. It is a par 3, 134-meter hole that could be considered to be a signature hole.
Hole. What the heck's that? Trying to imagine things. I don't know, Gus. Oh, there goes the chair guy again. It's a great shot there from Andy. He's out there. Now Sergey. Looking for something. Gets it out there. Oh, I think it's over the fence. I think he's gone OB there. Shanon Larson there. Another great big shot. Oh, we just see him go over the fence as well. Now Johnny. You'd be the only one in this group that's practiced it enough. Course co-designer, there it is. Not too far from the basket. Gary. Gets it out there a bit wide but straight as usual. Furthest away is Gary. Not a bad throw but low. That's Miss Andy's second throw, isn't there? This Shanon lines his throw up. Shanon last on lining it up. It's by the fence. So he's got a 1-stroke penalty already. He'll want to land fairly close to the basket, which he does. Gary. Oh, hits the top of the basket. Oh, he can't be happy with another one. No problem there for Johnny. So Sergey with a bogey there. Nice birdie there from Johnny. And a par there for Andy. As we pause and look at this beautiful course here in Buckley.
Three bogeys for Andy, Sergey, and Shanon, and a birdie there for Johnny. This changes the scorecard, making it closer as we look at hole number 9, 112-meter par 3 hole with an OB fence running alongside, and now with this wind, let's see what happens as Johnny steps up on the tee box.
Didn't see where that one went 100% because we didn't use the zoom, but the wind is up. Now we've got Andy. He's going to do another sidearm. Haven't seen him do so many in a competition before. Oh, and he's hit a tree. No, he's bounced. We see Sergey lining up on the tee box. We don't actually capture him throwing the disc, and it lands on the, bounces off, lands on the green there. I think he might be out of bounds, not too sure. Shanon Larson, straight backhand throw there. Gary Jarvis. And he has a bit of a bash at it there. Nice throw. Now to get out of trouble. Got Andy by the fence. Pitching up a sidearm there. Oh, it's coming in close. Oh, just bounces up. Just under the basket at the back there. Close shot. Good recovery shot. Sergey there with another throw. It's coming up. Chips it in there, slides up to the basket. Gary getting a bit closer. Has the shape right. Close enough. Shanon. Oh, just slides under the basket there. Andy tries to finish it off under the basket. Johnny going for a birdie here. Oh, straight over the back. He did another birdie too. Sergey looking for a par putt here. Lining it up. Just hits the bottom of the basket. So that's a bogey par. Shanon Larson, and for a par. Andy in for a double bogey there. Johnny and Gary, and for par. Well, it's 9 holes down, and 9 more to go here at the Buckley Blowout 2025. We hope you have enjoyed Broadus coverage from the Buckley Blowout 2025. Exclusive here on Broadus. Hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for another 9 holes from Buckley.